As Westminster digests the results of the local elections last week, both Labour and the Conservatives are asking how to stop reform. Our elections, defections and reflections correspondent Jonathan Goodenough has more. Yes, that's right, Nigel Farage's party had a good night, winning councils, mayoralties and the seat of Runcorn and Helsby, a result which saw Labour lose by just 6 votes and the monster raving loony party pick up 128 votes. Do you think some of those voters feel a bit silly today? Well, possibly, but many of them told me that it's too soon to judge the government and they wanted to give Keir Starmer more time. Right. And how have Labour responded? They've said they'll listen carefully to the concerns of the monster raving loony party supporters and endeavour to earn their support next time. Really? Not really, but if you change that to reform, you're halfway there. So why did reform do so well? Well, people across the country are unhappy, and reform promises change. Isn't that what Labour promised just last year? Absolutely, Labour ran on change, but were careful not to explain exactly what that meant in practice, and by now it's beginning to feel like when they said change, they meant it in the sense of spare change. What do you mean? Because that's about as much as they've decided to spend on anything. They would say they're trying to fix the public finances after years of Tory neglect, and fighting austerity with austerity is certainly a bold plan. So how will they respond to these results? Well, they could redouble efforts to improve the public sector by raising taxes on the rich. Good one. Or they could campaign hard against Nigel Farage by pointing out that his big project of Brexit has been a disaster and he's closer to Donald Trump than the First Lady. Come on now, be serious. But what they'll probably actually do is keep talking about immigration and basically say that reform are right, you just shouldn't vote for them because they won't actually do anything. Even though many people think they're not doing anything. Exactly. In fact, it's likely that Labour will continue to try to appeal to those voters who'll never vote for them, whilst ignoring those voters who until recently did. Another bold strategy. And one the Greens and Lib Dems will encourage with pleasure. And what about the Conservatives? Well, the question for them is, if Farage is the alien, do they willingly accept the facehugger or try to fight it off? Oh God. And the question for the rest of us is, what monstrosity will emerge and how many of us will survive it? Thank you, Jonathan. Next up, as Trump announces tariffs on films made in foreign lands, we ask, will British films be exempt if they promise to include at least one gun, only private healthcare, and absolutely no Hugh Grant?